Hello. Hello. Hey, hey you. Hey you. Oh.
Wake up, Dad.
Oh.
Oh my God. That was a good one. This is Laura. We're trying really hard to make a move right now the way he just moved. This is me. And this is the story of our pregnancy. Let's go back to the beginning of our pregnancy. October 31st, 2016. This was the day in which we took our second pregnancy test. It came back positive, but the line was barely visible. Nonetheless, it got us very excited. But it wasn't until a few weeks later that we took another pregnancy test, and that one just reaffirmed everything. This video is not going to be made anytime soon, but we're going to go get groceries and we're going to buy a pregnancy test that Laura's going to take. And we think that Laura is actually pregnant because she took a pregnancy test a while back and it had a very faint line.
It's scary.
And if everything comes to fruition, we will know that the actual date of conception is October 31st.
Baby will be due around Joel's birthday.
Yep, around my birthday. Ready, Laura?
See, that means your parents did it around the same time we did it.
Why did you have to bring that up, dude? Thanks for the images, Laura. Thanks for the very vivid. We are in Winko's and we're looking for a pregnancy test. We don't know if they have any here or not. Oh.
Joe.
Yeah, let me see. Oh, okay. Hey. Hey. Oh snap, look at this. I actually didn't think we'd be getting to this sort of thing sometime this year, but it's happening right now.
Okay. Should we get 2?
Yeah. That's the one.
Okay. It's going in the bag.
Bam. Got it in the bag. Laura's drinking a lot of water right now. She's trying to make herself go potty. How'd you get that?
It's like opening a present that will never leave me alone ever again.
I have to go potty.
You want to take it for me?
Yeah, I'll take it for you. You got the pee now? Oh.
I can hold it for a little bit. You got the fish?
Yeah.
Oh, where?
It's time.
2 minutes.
Huh?
I just peed and I stuck it in there, so I didn't even look at it.
You peed in where?
Peed and stuck the thing in there, so I didn't look at the results or anything.
This is it, baby.
Oh, look at it. How much more time?
I don't know, sit down.
I don't want to sit down, Jalal. I just want to look at it.
Don't look at it yet.
It's exciting.
Yep.
Okay, whatever happens, happens. If it's negative, it's okay. I'm so nervous. Can we just look at it now?
No, it's gonna be okay.
Okay. Okay. How much more do we have?
Probably like a minute.
I think I'm more excited than you are.
It's okay. This is exciting for both of us. Don't get it just yet. Okay. Hold on. Are you okay?
Yes, I just want
Hey,
to know.
it's okay, Chiquita. It's okay. Hold on.
Oh my god, Joe. Come on, stop! Can I get it now?
Yeah. Hey, we have to see it together. No, we have to see it together. Here, let me see it. I'll do it.
Okay.
Oh, chiquita. The line was definitely more visible, and we were definitely pregnant. Even though we didn't plan for this, we welcomed it with open arms. Our lives were about to change forever.
What are you guys doing?
I was reading.
Oh, cool. So, guys ready to be an aunt and an uncle?
You're lying, right?
No,
Oh
I
my!
lied.
Why is she crying?
Yo, what have you done? It's the hormones. Don't worry, it's the hormones.
We only told Laura's brother and sister at first. We wanted to wait a few more weeks before telling anybody else. In the meantime, we got busy. We started reading as much as possible. We downloaded pregnancy apps. We went to the bookstore. We read some books. Bought some books. We were hunkering down, getting ready for the storm of awesomeness heading our way. And the weeks went by. After our first doctor's appointment, we decided to tell our families about the big news. The first person we told was Laura's mom. We drove to LA for the day to give her the big news. Today's the 20th of November of 2016. Laura's about five and a half weeks pregnant, and we're gonna drive to Los Angeles to tell her mom about the pregnancy. It's gonna be a surprise. They have no idea it's coming, so it should be a fun day. Okay. We're here.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Mhm. We're about to tell Laura's mom about the pregnancy.
Hello.
Hola, Martín.
You got it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Pero esto está feo, es la cama de Brian.
Okay.
No está arreglada.
That's rude. Go on, don't worry.
No, tú no. Open it.
It wasn't until a few weeks later that we were able to tell my mom. She flew in to be with us for a few days, and we told her the news as soon as we got to our apartment. Por delante, Coldevera por la séptima vez, serás una abuela. Felicidades, mamá, vas a ser abuelo de nuestro hijo.
¿Qué? ¡Ay, mijo! ¿De veras? ¡Ay, mijo! ¡Ay, qué
Te queremos mucho.
¡Ay, qué linda sorpresa! ¡Ay, mijo! Laura, qué Mucha alegría, mucha alegría. Mucha alegría.
It's definitely a good feeling when you finally let the rest of your family in on your big news. Amanda! Hey! You guys want anything cool?
Stop, Junior. Hold on. Let's go.
Laura's pregnant!
Like, for real, for real?
Yeah! We're gonna have a baby!
Almost crying. Oh my god, are you serious? Like, for real, for real?
Yeah!
Yep.
I wish I could have told you guys in person, you know, but it's like...
Oh my god. Guys, congratulations. I am very honestly happy for you guys.
Soon after we told everybody, the excitement gave way to the inevitable morning sickness. Okay, the goal is to find these lollipops that help with the nausea. That's what we're here for, but they're lost in the store now, so I'm gonna come look for them. Nausea lollipops. Diapers, diapers. More diapers. Wow, diapers. I think we're in the wrong aisle. Preggy Pops, that's what they're called. Preggy Pops. Preggy Pops. Yep, Preggy Pops. They have Preggy Pops and Preggy Pop Drops as well. Interesting. Take these to Laura and see what she thinks.
Preggy Pops, I told you.
See?
Joe, please stop messing around.
Oh no, Laura's got sickness.
It's not funny.
I have to record this, Chiquita.
No, you don't.
Laura?
Please come in. Cholo, let's stop.
You look beautiful.
No. And Laura's just gonna stay the rest of the afternoon in the restroom.
No, Chiquita.
Yes.
If you want to have a baby, if you want to get pregnant, be prepared for the nausea, the sickness, the vomiting. It's not going to be fun. I'm not going through what Laura's going through. I like to be able to take away her pain and her suffering, but it's just not possible. So the least I can do, or the most I can do, is sit here and pat Laura on the back and tell her it's going to be okay while she's puking her brains out. And tell her I love her. Rusty's here for moral support, as am I. We're preggo. Okay, she's preggo. But I'm here for her. I was gonna give you some privacy, but it looked like you're gonna start puking again, so I'll just stick around. Okay? I had to capture every moment, Laura. Trust me, you'll love it. It's one of those things taking care of your partner while they're sick, but having it be out of your control is not fun. All you can do is stand by them or sit by them while they're puking their brains out. I think I missed the street.
Oh my god.
Ándale mensaje. ¿Quieres, chiquillo? Ahí está. Ja, 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 ja.
Ay.
¡Ay!
During the first trimester, Lara was constantly fatigued, and morning sickness was always just around the corner.
Why are you going to mommy? You're so rude.
Cholo, stop.
He wants to have a documentary.
Stop.
Hey Brian. You okay, man? To get some more Prego Pops for my Prego baby doll.
That looks more Prego now.
Yeah. Oh, well, there's a doggy in there, Jesus.
Give her two dogs.
We did have one small scare during our first trimester. I was at work when Laura called. She said she was bleeding. I drove home as quick as I could, and I took her to the emergency room. Emergency room visit. About halfway through the day after our first ultrasound, we found out that our baby was okay.
Heart rate is 161.
They did a few tests on Laura and some lab work. It's 3:40 in the afternoon. We've been here since 10 in the ER. And the nurse was very nice and she brought us some sandwiches. Very nice of her. Thank you, nurse. We're gonna stuff our faces now. Still in the ER. Still waiting on the results. Should be here pretty soon. Should be out of here pretty soon. Oh, look at your hand. Yeah, I'm just kidding. It was a bit of a scare for us, but we were happy that the baby was okay. We finally got to go home around 7 p.m. and so we continued on with our first trimester. But before we knew it, we were in our second trimester. It was smooth sailing for a few months. Our baby slowly grew inside Laura. Hardly any morning sickness. It was a bliss. Okay. Today is the 25th. It's kind of dark. Today is the 25th of February. Today is the day we find out if what we're having is
A girl
a boy
or
or a girl. It's gonna be a boy, by the way. It's gonna be a boy.
Girl.
Let's go. You ready to go? Yeah. Today is the day we find out what you are, little baby. It's gonna be a boy. You're gonna be a boy. You're gonna be right there.
Okay. Now let me turn everything.
Inside this box is a blue bear.
Nope.
A blue bear.
Nope.
Yep.
Jello, stop.
Oh shit! Are you okay? Saturday night, trying on some clothes. Maternity clothes. Oh no, I dropped something. 9:30 baby. Hey, look at you! ¿No te gustó o qué?
I mean, it's a little big, but
Uh-huh.
I'm sure it's
Yeah, it's a good one. Yeah. It's good. It's too tight on you? Okay, corazón. What do you think? Laura's trying on some maternity tops right now. We'll see what they look like when she comes out. Beautiful, no doubt. Oh, chiquita. Oh, you look gorgeous.
I'm like, what do you think?
You look gorgeous. That's what I think.
You can see it.
Yeah. I love it, corazón.
I was like, oh my god.
Yeah,
Okay,
we're
try
taking
the other one.
Yeah. So gorgeous, she brings tears to my eyes.
I can't go back into
Come here, corazón. You look gorgeous, dude.
I know, it's dry.
Our 2-year anniversary was coming up pretty fast as well. I had originally planned on asking Laura to marry me, whether she was pregnant or not. But the fact that she was pregnant made it so much more awesome for me. The plan went like this. I was going to ask her on our 2-year anniversary, but I couldn't even afford a ring at the time. We had nothing. We couldn't even afford to go out to eat on our anniversary, but I proposed anyways. We had just gotten out of the shower and I just went for it.
What are you doing?
You know how much I love you, right?
Yes.
How much I love you.
Yes. What are you doing? John,
Come here, Laura. Come here.
John, what are you doing?
Chiquita. Look at me, please. I can't even begin to describe the way I feel for you, Laura.
Oh my God. What are you?
Will you marry me? Will you marry me, corazón? Then, a few weeks later, when things got a little better for us, we went to look at engagement rings. And then I proposed again, but this time in a much more fashionable manner. It wasn't until our third trimester that things really started getting serious for us. It got increasingly difficult for Laura to do simple things, like putting on socks or shoes. I was more than happy to help her out. I didn't do it because I had to. I just genuinely love helping her. The morning sickness and fatigue slowly set in again, along with swelling feet and plenty of pregnancy aches. During the 7th month of our pregnancy, my mom and sister paid for our tickets to fly out to Texas for the weekend. With only 2 full days ahead of us, we had to make every moment count. At this point, no one in my family had seen Laura with her big beautiful tummy in person until now. We flew out at 32 weeks pregnant. Alright, we're on the plane now, we're gonna take off. It's not every day Laura and I get to travel, so we're gonna try to make the most out of these 2 days that we have here in Harlingen. Well, once we get there, I mean. Right, Laura?
I'm dreading it already. Just kidding.
It's not true. On our first full day, we went to the beach. For the second day, we had prepared a surprise baby shower for Laura. Even though I already knew about the baby shower, it still caught me off guard. It was perfect.
Esto lo hicimos para ti. Todo para ti, Laura. Surprise! Look, it's got the baby.
It's for you, corazón. And just like that, the weekend was over. It was time to fly back to California. This is Laura getting ready to brave this crazy thunderstorm. After we got back from Texas, they even threw a surprise baby shower for Laura at her workplace.
Surprising you.
Ah, you suck.
I'm done.
You guys suck.
That was a fun one. We got a ton of baby stuff and a bunch of gift cards, all of which we were extremely grateful for. The first 7 months of our pregnancy seemed to fly by, but the moment the 8th month started, time seemed to slow down to a snail's pace.
Oh my god, I felt that one.
Even though our 8th month was pretty uneventful, we enjoyed every moment of it. Turn around. One more. I got it. That was cute. Good morning. June came and went, and suddenly July was upon us. This was it. Sometime this month, we would finally get to see our baby boy. Your tummy is beautiful, corazón.
It's like eating me. It's like devouring me.
No, it's not.
I'm just a floating stomach now.
No, you're
My
not.
head's just like.
Your tummy is gorgeous, dude.
It's cute.
She's gorgeous. We thought June went by pretty slow, but July was worse. Way worse. Each day felt like a week. Needless to say, July was still a busy month for us. Laura and I got married on the 3rd of July. It's July 3rd. Laura and I are getting married today. We're not getting married because we're pregnant. We're not getting married because of any sense of obligation. We're getting married because we love each other. As our marriage day came to an end, we focused once again on the birth of our baby child. We would go to the park in the evenings, we watched a lot of movies, we did everything we could think of just to pass the time. Then one day, Laura started having contractions, so we went to the hospital. We're at the hospital, we're walking, we just parked, and Laura's hopefully going into labor. Only to find out that she was having Braxton Hicks contractions. False alarm. Baby's not ready yet. He will be soon though, so we're going back home. Hi, beautiful.
I did my makeups for nothing.
Back home we went. The days that followed turned into years. Now it was just a question of when. We kept following our routine of going to the park in the evenings. Then on a Sunday night, 1 week after we had gone to the hospital, Laura started having contractions. We don't know if these are Braxton Hicks or the real deal. Today is the 16th of July. It's gonna be 10 p.m. And Laura's having some contractions. Braxton Hicks, we don't know. This might just be the last weekend we spend here without the baby before he comes out. We'll check in later. They started around 9 p.m. I actually fell asleep around 11 p.m. and I woke up around 4:30 a.m. Laura had been having contractions all night. Around 5 in the morning, we quietly got ready, grabbed our bags, and we drove to the hospital.
Oh, stop it.
Okay, I'm going as fast as you can go. It was a long day to say the least. A long day of labor for Laura. No epidural, just 24 hours of awesome contractions. We'll see you sometime today, sir. Hopefully. Her contractions slowly got stronger over the course of the day, but the doctor advised that we should break her water in order to move the labor along.
Back to the phone. Wow. I'm so glad I got that on video.
No, stop her.
Y ya está ella menos, va que
No, he left me. We were like, come to Papa.
Hey, that's my line.
que se ponga la día de veras.
Can you turn? What?
No tuvo tiempo de ponerse desodorante.
Can you turn on the lights or is it?
No.
Yeah, but I don't want
Está muy fuerte.
No.
He's like, ooh.
I'm not here. I'm not here. I'm not here. This is Laura high as a kite.
Oh, this is so weird.
You're just a floating head, dude. Look. Baby.
My ears are like, ooh.
How? How are your ears?
Oh my God, la atrasaron, que me pusieron eso. Relájate, solamente relájate. Relájate, papá. Solamente relájate, hija, relájate. Relaja tu cuerpo, relaja tu cuerpo si puedes, ¿por qué no? Ya ves que no es tan complicado. Es que el gritar te va a hacer más cansada, hija. Te vas a cansar más si estás gritando. Solamente relaja tu cuerpo. Pues no te lo quites.
No puedo respirar ahorita.
Sí, lo necesitas.
You need it on, corazón. Leave it on, please. Laura, you're so beautiful.
Good job. One more time.
Okay, let's get this stuff off.
Oh my God.
take it right from there to there and try that one.
Laura, you here? Hello, beautiful.
You got the eyelashes from Marcy.
And this is Laura breastfeeding for the first time ever. Hey, chiquito.